Okay, let's talk about something that might be quietly eating away at your profits right now, the old school way of tracking time. And trust me, it's a much bigger deal than you might think. It's not just about clocking in and out.
So, does this look familiar? I mean, does this slide hit a little too close to home? If you're still drowning in a sea of spreadsheets, chasing down paper timesheets, and then manually keying all that data in, you're not just wasting time, you're actively leaving money on the table.
And this isn't just about the numbers on a balance sheet. It's about your people. Come on, when your team is constantly bogged down by confusing, clunky manual tracking, it just crushes morale. It creates this constant low-level buzz of frustration that nobody needs.
All right, so let's pull back the curtain on what this is really costing you. Because this isn't some minor headache or a small administrative task. It's a massive and often invisible drain on your most valuable resources, your time and your money. Just think about how these things start to snowball, right? A tiny payroll error from a typo seems like no big deal, but then it gets multiplied across dozens of employees. A little bit of time theft, whether it's accidental or not, really adds up. Your admin team gets totally buried in paperwork, and just one slip up with compliance records can lead to some seriously huge fines. It's a chain reaction.
And this quote, man, it just hits the nail on the head. Every single minute your team spends on these manual, repetitive, frankly boring tasks is a minute they're not spending on the things that actually grow your business. Like recruiting amazing talent, developing your people, and building a fantastic company culture.
Okay, but here's the good news. There is a simple and incredibly powerful solution to all of this. Digital time and attendance systems. They're literally designed to transform your HR operations and just eliminate these problems right at the source.
I mean, just look at the difference here. The contrast is so stark. You can either stick with this messy, high-risk system that just causes arguments and mistakes, or you can switch to a modern, streamlined workflow that saves you time, money, and a whole lot of stress. It seems like a no-brainer. And this isn't just some hypothetical idea, okay? This is real-world stuff. The source material points to a big UK healthcare provider that got back hundreds of hours of lost productivity. And how? Simply by digitizing how their staff requested time off. Just think about that. Hundreds of hours put right back into the business.
So that's just one example of the kind of impact we're talking about. Now, let's really dig into all the ways a digital system can fundamentally change your business for the better. This is the real payoff. This is what's in it for you.
It all really kicks off with accuracy. Once you nail that, you see this amazing domino effect. The administrative burden just plummets, which leads directly to some major cost savings. And it makes staying compliant a total breeze. And then, all of a sudden, you've got the real data you need to make smart decisions, your employees are way happier, and, bonus, you've got a system that can actually grow right alongside you.
And hey, do not underestimate those cost savings. A few minutes of misreported time here and there, you multiply that across your whole team for a year, and it can add up to a truly staggering amount of money just walking out the door. Accuracy isn't just a nice to have, it's a financial strategy. This is where you can really start to see the strategic win. With this kind of data in real time, you can get ahead of problems. You can spot things like potential burnout from too much overtime, see patterns in absenteeism, and make sure your staffing is actually efficient before they become huge expensive issues. You stop guessing and start actually managing. And remember, this isn't just about making life easier for management. It's about empowering your employees. I mean, when they can manage their own time, check their leave balance, request time off right from their phone, it builds an incredible amount of trust and just creates a much more positive, modern work environment for everyone. So why is this an absolute must-have, especially for small and medium-sized businesses? Well, it's simple. This kind of technology gives you the same operational firepower as your bigger competitors. It lets you focus your precious, limited resources on what you're actually good at, running your business. Look, big companies, they might have the deep pockets to absorb some inefficiency, but for an SME, you just don't have that luxury. Every wasted minute is a lost opportunity. Sticking with manual processes is like trying to win a race with an anchor tied to your leg. It's just holding you back. So you're probably thinking, this all sounds great, but is it going to be some huge, complex, expensive IT project? That's a fair question. Let's see what an expert has to say about making this switch smoothly. And that's the best part. You don't need a whole team of IT wizards to get this stuff up and running anymore. Modern solutions are designed to be pretty much plug and play. They're built for business owners, not for tech departments. So you can start seeing that return on your investment almost right away.
So I'll leave you with this one final thought. Take a hard look at your business right now. Is your time tracking system an asset, or is it a liability? Is it a hidden cost that's quietly holding you back? Or are you using it as a strategic tool to drive your business forward? Really, the choice is yours.